Sagittarius, you're watching She Who Rides the Owl, and I hope you're watching because I feel like my messages for you lately, you need them the most, okay? At this time. Some of you Sagittarius, if you're going through this, please feel free to comment below. And just let me know what's going on with you. All right, so I'm the Black Pearl. I'm here to provide universal guidance to for those seeking the truth, those who are new to this channel. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to get instant updates. If that bell isn't working just quite right, make sure you also check out my other platforms, which is Instagram. I'm She Who Rides the Owl on Instagram. And also, you can join my Patreon if you want to learn more about your birth chart. Okay? And also, Patreon is going to give you that extra content. You have to become a member. For those of you who like my raunchy readings, because I'm not going to always post them on the channel because sometimes they can be a little bit inappropriate. So I will be putting that on Patreon. So Sag, I know you can take the blunt, but you know, I'm trying to be a little bit PG over here. All right, so this reading will be your weekly meditation reading. All right. Sagittarius, you showed up twice, so I'm like, okay, it's time. Also, a couple of other signs showed up with you. I think it was like Capricorn, Libra. It was just different signs that were showing up. So I don't know if any of those in your chart. I strongly want you to check your 8th house right here. That's the house of endings and beginnings and other people's money. So mainly, so check that. That's your like transformational house. So see which sign which sign falls in that house. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I strongly suggest you join my Patreon and go check that out. Sorry, Sagittarius. This reading may have a couple of disruptions, okay? Running a busy household here. All right, so check your 8th house. Most of you, I don't know, it could be a Jupiter return situation going on here, but you're probably feeling down and out, like you can never get what's due to you. You know, you're working hard, but your blessing, it's coming. It's coming, okay? Just be a little bit more patient. And the reason why you're dealing with all these difficulties is because I have like this Grand Cross energy, the provoker, okay? It could be something in your chart. It's what they call the Grand Cross. And I'm going to read to you what that is. Again, like I said, if I start and stop the video and you have little disruptions in the video, you know why. Okay. Sorry, Sag, but I'm starting to feel like that's an omen for you. You may feel like you're getting like a lot of bumps in the roads, starting and stopping. And I'm going to bring this back out again. This is why, because of this Grand Cross here, okay? So some of you might have this in your birth chart and not even realize it. So I explained to you briefly what the Grand Cross is. The Grand Cross is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. It's a rare astrological configuration. The Grand Cross, also called the Grand Square, occurs when 4 planets form a perfect cross in the skies. These planets are around 90 degrees from each other, meaning there are 4 planetary squares 90 degrees apart and 2 planetary oppositions. Okay? Squares in the astrological chart cause tension and restriction. Oppositions as well as well are seldom soft aspects. They come with the pressure to grow. So something in your life, you know, it's like that pull and pull effect. I'm sorry, that push and pull effect. And it will exceed. So here's the thing: they come with pressures to grow, and the will to exceed any limitations put in one's path. But the Grand Cross is the most rare and intense energy of all. So, in brief, you might deal with frustration, Sagittarius. You may feel overwhelmed by the reality of situations. Right now you might be trying to balance things out. Okay. You might feel unready to move or act on a situation. You may be going back and forth over in your head, mulling over matters. Okay. That's what this could mean. This is kind of like the Nine of Wands in the Tarot deck. Okay. You might feel like you've been experiencing hard luck. You could be going through some type of poverty. Listen, you might be feeling victimized, feeling misunderstood. Okay. So just understand this is part of your growth. Okay. Because I remember I picked up on a very somber energy. Your last reading, OMG. OMG. Oh my gosh, you were the saddest little puppy. I'm just gonna go straight. Okay. I got 5 of Wands here. Wow. So like these cards literally just jumped and danced around in my hands. So Sagittarius, there's a 5 of Wands energy and a 6 of Wands. So you are going through some type of fight, that push and pull energy. That's this Grand Cross energy I was just reading to you about. Okay. And you're going to get victory in this. All right. It's beautiful. 10 of Wands. Yes, you are walking away from these burdens. That's the, you're going to be walking away from these burdens, and you're going to be looking back and realizing, okay? But in order to do this, you have to go through this death and rebirth. Damn. All the cards that I just literally discussed, the energy that I pulled for you, and this is a different deck, is right here. Confirmed by Spirit again. Death and rebirth, okay? This represents Scorpio energy. Scorpio rules the 8th house. This is the 8th house card, okay? You see the connections? This is a Scorpio card that you have to die to be reborn again, okay? So you have to go through these harsh realities, harsh endings, to die to be reborn, okay? And Scorpio rules Scorpio does rule the 8th house, endings and beginnings. So there you go. Hope that answered for you. So you don't want to stay up there. I feel your pain, Sag. Sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna get, I think this confirmed everything for you. You're just going through it. I mean, let's see what you're fighting. See if I can feel like I don't have a card for what you're going through right now, but I hope this brings you some peace to know that there is light at the end of this tunnel, okay? Can I get a card? What is the 5? Yeah, it's time to face the music. So maybe you were dealing with someone that wasn't standing in their truth. Maybe you weren't standing in your truth, Sagittarius, or you know someone that wasn't standing in their truth. So it's time to face reality, okay? It's time to face these burdens so that you can move away from them, walk away, and you want this victory. This is what I feel you want. But you got what they're saying is you got to walk away from these burdens and then go through this transformation. So ideas, because see, Sagittarius is all about seeing. I see. So meaning these ideas or philosophies that you lived by in the past are no longer for you. Okay? Yeah. So it's time to move on. You might be around some low vibing energies, low vibing people. What are some of these 10-1 burdens? You may get a message from someone. Odd. I saw maybe your health is depleting. Maybe I saw STD card, guys. I hope you're not dealing with somebody who has an STD. But so just check your health, or some that can also be my card for your health is depleting because you're carrying a lot of these burdens, and it's time for you to walk away from these burdens. Okay, let me get a clarification for this message. Yes, remember, wow, that is a beautiful card. Remember, you are in this world, but you are not of this world. Remember, I told a lot of you guys this, those of you who've been following me for some time. I said this in my earlier videos. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? You are in this world, but you are not of this world. I don't know if any of you ever heard that saying before, okay? Some of you are I see, oh God, I'm seeing a lot of Pisces energy here again. Go check out the Pisces reading. You may have that somewhere also in your chart. Remember, Pisces is going to relate to every sign here. You know why? Pisces is the last zodiac sign, okay? They absorbed every other zodiac sign's energy. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? So yes, remember, create boundaries. And with that being said, with that Pisces energy, create those boundaries, okay? This is the spiritual message I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you here. Let me get another card for this message. Make sure, and I always like to clarify, guys, just to make sure I'm picking up these messages correctly for you. I hope you resonate to this reading. Make sure you subscribe and like. Introspection. Yeah, so you're going through an introspection to deepen your awareness of the unity and divinity of life. Precision. The desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not devolve into rigidity. Okay, so you don't, it's fine to, what are they trying to say here? Precision. It's fine to seek some type of perfection and to do things with careful precision, but you don't want to become too stiff. You want to stay fluid. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Stay fluid. Have fluidity. That's what keeps your creativity going. See, she looks like a very creative female right there. Woo, she looks so free. Let go of these burdens, Sag. Okay, I don't know what hot mess you are in, but you need to let that go. Okay, I don't know what you have seen, Sagittarius, but let it go. Okay, I'm going to read a card for you and I'm closing out. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest. Ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. So that is the yin and the yang that everyone refers to in life. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifestation muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life. The Grand Cross, remember I was telling you about, okay? But as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents. Beautiful. That's the life's currents right there. And remember, she's battling the currents, but look, she's rising above it. I feel like she's rising out the waters like a phoenix with that red hair. It's beautiful. Enjoy the flow and trust the currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Sagittarius is a beautiful reading. Keep your head up, homie. Okay? Like and subscribe to my channel. There will be no extended for Sagittarius, but I love you anyway. Ta-da!